What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video where we are going over a big 4-month update. Now, it's been a while since I uploaded a video and a couple of folks have been asking over the last few months what's going on with the track, this, that, and the other, and here's the update. The first real update, I guess, as far as things that have been worked on out at the track would be that the garage, I did a little bit of siding work to it because on the clay karting track side, which is now frozen and half flooded again since we got a little bit of snow and some melt, on the clay track side of it, it had taken a beating the last number of years. And basically what I did is I went about 4 feet down and I replaced all the siding on this side and whatever else is bad behind the walls. Retrimmed the windows and actually sealed them in really well, so thank you Chad and Andy for helping me out on that part of the project. But otherwise, this is a decent little job to do. Ripping out all that old siding is kind of a pain in the butt, but if anyone's familiar, this is called T111 siding. It's just normal stuff you can get at Menards. The way the building was built, they didn't do, I guess I would say, the greatest job. There's no overhang on the bottom, which is kind of frustrating, so water will sit down there. If you have any input on what to do with this, there's no way without having gone back and furring this out that the wall would actually overhang the slab enough to where water won't sit on this portion, but I do have maybe an 1/8 of an inch gap between there. Might be a little shy and a little proud as it goes up and down the wall here, but overall it turned out pretty good. And the big thing was keeping the studs from getting more and more rotten on this side. I had to do some repair work in here, but nothing too crazy overall. That's pretty much this side. The soffit's got to get done. The fascia board's got to get done on this side as well. I did it on the other side of the garage a couple years ago, but this side's just as rotten, so the fascia board's got to get replaced all up in here as well. Just keep things nice and tight in the garage. But anyway, that's kind of the update on the garage. I haven't done much work out at the track lately. The clay karting track guys have done a lot more, and probably the most appropriate thing to go into now is some clips from a couple months ago where out on the clay track we actually put carts back on here for the first time in, I think it was about a decade, just over a decade. Huge thank you to the Pollock family for making this happen. Without those good folks spearheading this, the clay karting track would be going absolutely nowhere. So huge credit due to them. I really haven't done anything with this, and frankly I don't know much about karting or about working clay in general, and this is a real science as I'm getting to learn, trying to get a clay track pushed in and have it good enough to put carts on it, and then how to maintain it. It's really an art. So the folks that maintain clay tracks all over, man, what a science that is. So anyway, I'll show you guys some clips from a couple months ago now about getting this thing to the current state it's in. We haven't been on it since then, and we won't be till sometime in mid-spring, early summer, and I think next year is when we're going to do our first karting series out here. So let's hop to that footage. look good? Yeah. What are you doing? You okay? Yep, you're okay. So there you have it. There's the footage from the clay karting track from the last couple of months. So basically what you've seen is the big updates from the track for the last couple of months. I've got a lot of spinning plates right now, and YouTube videos are something that I do enjoy making. I haven't made one in a long time because it seems like very much so on the back burner with everything that's going on right now. But the thing that is remaining steady is I do love the track, and I am still making sure that things are progressing there. Since the last video, I think it was Autocross 2.0, we had 3.0, Machines of Caffeine, and the Black River Rally. So we did 3 more events, all were really good. This year for the Black River Rally, we went to Cable, Wisconsin. We stayed at Lakewoods Resort, and it's on Lake Namakogan. We watched my performances, King of the Mountain there. We live streamed it that night when we were having dinner, and that was really cool. So something I look forward to every summer is the rally, and this year was no exception. I'm not sure where we're gonna go next year, but giving thoughts to places in Solon Springs, or maybe up on the North Shore at Lutzen, or any number of places, even in Ely. There's a couple of good spots to go, all within an hour or so, radius of Superior. So anyway, so that's the update on the karting track and an update on what's been fixed up on the garage. When we get the garage heating up, let's get into the next segment of today's video. The last topic of discussion to go over is this summer we did have Burnout cars out at the track for the first time. And when I say Burnout cars, I mean proper Burnout cars. I want to thank Austin Leon, Brandon Vanessa, and CJ QZ for coming here and putting on a heck of a good show for everyone after the Machines of Caffeine event concluded. We wrapped up the season pretty much with a cool demonstration of horsepower, and yeah, if you're not familiar with power skid type cars, I'll show you a couple clips of what it was like here. So there's a couple of clips of how that went. Basically, as far as I can tell, those cars did 0 damage to the asphalt, which is pretty cool. The guys, they're all aware of no standing burnouts, etc. Kind of the common sense stuff to not rut up the asphalt and everything like that. But where they did do the burnouts and when they kept moving, what they did seem to do is actually apply a pretty good layer of rubber to everything. It laid it down really good. So if anything, I'm going to call this kind of a net gain for the asphalt surface here, believe it or not. But yeah, really happy to see that no damage occurred from that. It was super cool seeing those guys come and do their burnouts and put on a good show for everybody. CJ and his Trans Am in particular, he came with a Cadillac limo towing his car, which was a showstopper. That was super cool, and he's a really cool dude. So thank you, CJ, for coming all the way from I think it was Big Fork. But anyway, that's about it for today's video. I wanted to give you guys just a little bit of an update. We're still aiming at having a 2025 season, which will include autocross and karting by the looks of it. So things are still developing here. And if you would like to support the track, as always, there is a merch link in the description. As always, sharing the video is free, or giving it a thumbs up or commenting costs nothing. So there is a way you guys can help out the track that'll cost you $0. So if you wanted to help the track out, there's a few ways. But until next time, thanks for watching today's video, and we'll see you in the next one.